Why friends and relatives may harbor resentment. The Lightworker's journey. Have you ever sensed an unspoken negativity from people in your life without a clear reason? Have you wondered why friends or family members, once close to you, suddenly display bitterness or distance? Could there be a more profound, spiritual reason behind these mysterious emotions? In this video, we explore the hidden dynamics behind these shifts and how to navigate them with wisdom, ensuring your inner peace remains undisturbed. If you are seeking deep answers to these life questions, you are in the right place. Join us as we uncover the truth. 1. The mirror of inner conflict. Sometimes, we find ourselves in confusing situations with those we once trusted. They may suddenly project dislike or deep resentment, leaving us to wonder, what did I do to deserve this? The reality is that such negative feelings often have nothing to do with your actions. Instead, they are reflections of the internal struggles of others. One of the most common roots is envy. You may simply be living your life, pursuing your goals and evolving, but to some, your progress feels like a threat. They see in you what they lack, and instead of facing their own shadows, they project that frustration onto you. 2. The search for a scapegoat. At times, the reason is even more complex. People facing psychological battles or life pressures often look for a scapegoat to release their pent-up negativity. Because you are close to them or present in their lives, you become the target for their internal storms. This doesn't mean you are flawed. On the contrary, it often suggests you are more grounded and mature than those projecting onto you. They simply lack the tools to handle their emotions correctly. 3. The accumulation of small misunderstandings. We must also consider the weight of past misunderstandings. Tiny incidents or words you might have deemed insignificant can accumulate in the minds of others, becoming sensitive triggers. A passing comment or a gesture you thought was ordinary might have impacted them deeply, festering over time into unjustified resentment. Remember, how people feel is not a reflection of your worth. You can be a person of pure heart and kindness, yet not everyone will perceive you that way. Life is a tapestry of psychological complexities that we cannot always unravel. 4. The trap of unrealistic expectations. Resentment often grows from the seeds of unrealistic expectations. People may create a specific image of you or your relationship in their minds. When your authentic life or choices don't align with that imaginary mold, they feel disappointed or angry. This is common in family dynamics where there is an unspoken expectation for you to always be available, even at the cost of your own well-being. When you begin to set healthy boundaries or move toward your own growth, they may feel abandoned, leading to bitterness. 5. The Lightworker's strength. As a Lightworker, you possess an inherent inner strength and a unique vision of life that sets you apart. Sometimes, people feel you have outgrown the circle they placed you in, triggering feelings of rejection or loss of control. They might resort to sharp comments or negative behavior because they feel their influence over you has diminished. Your value is not defined by the opinions of others, but by your achievements and the positive energy you carry. These challenges are merely opportunities to reinforce your spiritual maturity. If you have tried to communicate and understand their perspective without success, it may be time to step back. Not everyone is meant to walk the same path as you. 6. Protecting your peace. While empathy is a powerful tool, it shouldn't come at the expense of your mental health. If someone continues their negative behavior despite your efforts at understanding, it is vital to establish healthy boundaries. This doesn't necessarily mean cutting them off entirely, but rather creating a safe emotional distance. Finally, practice forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your own. Forgiveness allows you to release the heavy energy of grudges, enabling you to move forward unburdened. Focus on the relationships that nourish you and the people who truly support your light. You have the power to rise above these challenges and continue your journey toward higher awareness and success.